Hello guys. Today we are talking about the time frames and patterns. So guys, right now I'm on a monthly time frame. So in most cases, the monthly time frame we use it to determine the direction of the trends. So we don't normally take trade in terms of the patterns on the monthly time frame, and then we go to weekly. So when you see a pattern on weekly, let's say a double bottom. Let me make an example with a double bottom. When you see a double bottom on a weekly time frame, it means the direction is going to be the market is changing a direction for a very long time. It's changing direction for a very long time. So now, if you have a small account and you want your trade on the weekly time frame with a small account, so the problem is that your small account will can easily get blown, the reason for that, let me say, if you enter your trade at this, if you enter your trade at this level, so because you are on a weekly time frame and then you put your stop loss here, it seems as if it looks like it's only few pips, but the distance between this and this entry point of yours and where you position your stop loss is huge. It's a lot of money. So the reason why in most cases we just view the patterns on the bigger time frames is to have a clear understanding of a weekly direction of the market, and then you know how to hold your loss, especially those who like to hold their losses. Even if let's say you are in a buy and there's a drawdown, for a fact that looking at the weekly time frame, the market is still gonna go up, so you confidently hold your trade according to the confirmation on the weekly. You can hold your trade for even for a few days if you are that kind of a person who trades like that. So but then the reason why again, when we see a pattern on a weekly and then we go to smaller time frame to enter, and on a smaller time frame, is to reduce the risk of holding big losses and also the risk of blowing account. So now if we go, let's say now I made my markings here. These are my markings. Then we switch to 15 minutes, and let's see what's happening on 15 minutes. I want to show you what I'm talking about here. Let's go to 15 minutes here. And okay, 15 minutes. Okay, let me remove this. So you see now, the gap between, guys. You see the gap between your stop loss. You see where's your stop loss. So now you enter. If you enter on if you enter on a weekly time frame, it doesn't matter which time frame you trade. Actually, you understand. But to position your stop loss, you can go either to 15 minutes and then you just position your stop loss right here. The stop loss are supposed to be here, but still there's too many pips. This case, too many pips down. So rather wait for the market to come down. Although we saw that there's a pattern on weekly, but wait for the market to drop a bit and then you enter at the respected level on the smaller time frame. So you see, guys, this is the level if you're gonna take your trade and place your stop loss on a bigger time frame. So actually it doesn't matter which time frame you trade. Like I said, I want to emphasize that, but you can place your trade on a bigger time frame and position your stop loss on a smaller time frame, or check for entry on a smaller time frame. Check for your entry on a smaller time frame, having seen the direction of the market, the overall direction or weekly direction or whether daily direction on the bigger time frame, like let's say a weekly. So the other thing, when you see I wouldn't advise anyone to use the confirmation candles on bigger time frame. I recommend using confirmation candle from daily, unless you are that kind of person who hold your trades for a very long time with big account, so it's fine. But if you are a day trader, so let's switch to this. Let's switch to daily time frame. So now this is how I trade, guys, in terms of time frames. I look at my confirmation candle. So now when you see a confirmation on daily time frame, when you see a confirmation on, let's say you see a pin bar on daily time frame, on 4 hours you'd probably see a double bottom, and then on H1 you'll see let's say head and shoulder. You'll see a head and shoulder. Yeah, it's like that. So what I do, guys, I look for my I work with 3 time frames. I must have, before I enter a trade, I must have at least 3 confirmations, 3 time frame confirmations. I must have a confirmation on a daily time frame, on a 4 hour, and on a 1 hour. So this is what happens when you see a confirmation candle on a daily time frame. From the moment, let's say from the moment the market opens or closes, it closes the candle on a confirmation candle. The market, in most cases, especially on Nasdaq, because now we are on Nasdaq, will be consolidating the whole day until the market opens. So you stand a chance to make money by scalping throughout the day until the US session. So bear that in mind. When you see a confirmation candle on, let's say it's a buy confirmation candle, you scalp a buy for the whole day, and then when the market opens, what you do, you close your trades, you trade according to the direction of the US session. You follow the candle. That is how it works. So if the confirmation, and that is how I do it, guys, and it works for me, especially from Tuesday to Thursday. Especially from Tuesday to Thursday. If like now we are on a downtrend and I see a confirmation for a sell, I'm confidently trading sell the whole day. I sell the whole day. I scalp sell the whole day. I scalp sell the whole day. Take profit, enter, take profit, enter, take profit, until before the US session opens. Then what I do, I close my trades and wait for and enter again after the US session. Don't hold your trade until the US session. When the time for the US session arrives, you must have closed your trades. So if you understand what I'm saying, you must have closed your trades. So now when you see a confirmation on daily time frame, when you see a confirmation on daily time frame, either a double top or a double bottom or head and shoulder, these patterns on daily time frame, it means the market is changing the direction. It changes, the trend change. These are the trend change confirmation patterns. There are still more of them, not only this, but now I'm only talking about these 3. Whether you refer to it as a W or as a M, it's up to you. But once you see this on a daily time frame, then you know that you're gonna have a big move change. You are about to have a big move change. You can hold your trade for days. When you see this, you hold your trade for many days when you see this on a daily time frame. Okay? So now let's move to, so this is on daily time frame. So on 4 hours, what is happening on 4 hours? So you see a move like this is, it's normally when you see a pattern like this on a 4 hours, there is a move, but the move is not that much as compared to a daily time frame where you can hold for days. But on 4 hours you can hold, you can also hold sometimes for depending if the pattern is continuing the trend direction. It's continuing the trend direction, then you can hold probably for long. But when you see it on a smaller time frame, you only like 15 minutes, you see a pattern like this on 15 minutes, it means you are going to hold for 15 minutes. So you cannot fail to see a pattern. It's not safe to trade like that. So you just fail to see a pattern on 4 hours and on daily, and then you move to 15 minutes, you see a pattern, and then you trade looking at the bigger time frame. You trade looking at the bigger time frame. No, it does not work like that, vice versa. It means you start from 4 hours. Let's say you start from daily. I want to make this clear, guys. What's happening now? You start from daily time frame, and then you move back to 15 minutes or maybe 1 hour, 15 minutes. So you don't move from 15 minutes. You trade a pattern on 15 minutes on daily time frame. No, it does not work like that. You're gonna get blown, because on 15 minutes you obviously are going to scalp that trade for 15 minutes, for about 15 minutes. But on daily you can hold it for the whole day, even for days, even for a week, you can hold it for long. But on 15 minutes it's not safe. It's not safe. And the other thing, I would confidently say scalping on 15 minutes, yes, it's not a problem. Let's say I see a confirmation on daily, a confirmation on 4 hours, a confirmation on especially if I see a confirmation on daily, I can scalp on 15 minutes for the whole day. I can go to 15 minutes to scalp the whole day. I know I'm scalping towards which direction. You understand? That I'm scalping towards the direction that I saw or that is about to happen on a daily time frame or a 4 hour time frame. So that is where I take my confirmations. You understand? That is where I take my confirmation. I don't know if I'm clear enough, but I think that is exactly what I wanted to explain. So guys, let's not confuse these things. I don't know if you understand me, but guys, if you want me to repeat this, you can leave your comments. I will repeat it. I will come back in simpler terms where you did not understand, to make it simpler for you. So you can leave your comments and also subscribe, because we are very soon going to be trading live with you. So the other thing, guys, I wanted to talk about is let me make another video for that. I want to talk about the signals. Let me take another video. I'll make another video for that. Today we are just talking about these time frames. So guys, that is it. So now we are still on daily. Confirmation on daily can move for days. Or let's say for a day, depending what type of confirmation it is. It depends what type of confirmation it is. It can be a daily confirmation, or it can be a confirmation that is going to last for a long time. So then when we move to 4 hours, 4-hour confirmation is only for 4 hours. It means the 4-hour candle confirmation, you hold it only for 4 hours. You hold it only for 4 hours. And then, am I clear, guys? Am I clear? 4-hour confirmation, the confirmation on 4 hours, you hold it for 4 hours. What happens, let's say you have a bullish candle like this, a very long bullish candle. The market close on this note, let's say. Let's say this is a bullish candle. This is a bullish candle. Let's say this is a bullish candle. Only a small wick here, and it was a breakout. It was a breakout here. Okay. Normally, what happens? What happens if unless if the market will be it's during those times of the US session or other events where the market is very volatile. But on a normal day, it's very rare for the market after closing on a 4 hours on a bullish chart to just move down without giving you a doji or something. It will probably give you a doji somewhere here. When you see the doji, it means doji or a pin bar that is how the market is warning you that now we are going down for a retest, to retest this area. You understand? To retest this area. Immediately when you see this, you close your trade. You understand? Normally what I do on a normal day where there's no event, when I see something like this, but most of the breakouts they happen on events like the US, on Nasdaq or other events like CPI, like NFP. Most of the breakouts, they happen during that time, and then the market becomes very volatile by then. So there, in most cases, on a normal day, on a quiet day, there's a breakout on the US session. I hold it. If once it closes on 4 hours like this, and then I just trade my stop loss and I close, and I hold. I mean, I hold until I see a warning. I see a warning. Let's say a doji or maybe a pin bar on a 4 hours. Then I can close that trade. That is what I do. But you can't do this on smaller time frame. You can't do this on smaller time frame. So then after you have seen this, then the market will come down. It's either, and then it will come down and also give you another pin bar here, and also give you another pin bar here, and move up. That is what normally happens. Or it's either it can give you a spike here, just a spike, and move up. So on 4 hours, that is the reason I prefer 4 hours in terms of confirmation. But yeah, so that is how it works. But nevertheless, confirmation, they work on all time frames. Even on 15 minutes you'll get confirmations there. But and then the only problem is that on the smaller time frame, you don't hold long. You only hold your account for about 15 minutes, 30 minutes. You close like that. You understand? You close. You don't hold long. So we are right now on 4 hours. Now we move to 1 hour. We are moving to 1 hour right now. So right now we are on 1 hour chart. So now confirmation on 1 hour, guys. When you see a confirmation on 1 hour, when you see a double top, double bottom on 1 hour, it also moves quite well. And a W formation, they also move quite well on 1 hour. But you can only hold for some time, and you only hold for some time. So that is the reason I'm combining all three of them. The daily time frame, I want there must be a confirmation on daily for long-term trade, daily, unless I'm scalping. So daily, time frame, and H4 and H1. I must have confirmation on those three. Normally, before the event opens, the US session opens, you'll see, let's say you see a pin bar on a daily, double bottom on or double top on 4 hours. Then you see M formation on daily time frame, on a 1 hour time frame. Then you know which direction to take. You understand? You know which direction to take. So guys, I think I hope you find this helpful. So let's move to, I hope you find this helpful. This is according to my experience, guys. I'm not an expert. This is according to experience. To be an expert, I must be FSCA regulated. So I'm not FSCA regulated. So I cannot call myself an expert just because I'm making some money. No, I'm not. So you have to be FSCA regulated to be an expert. So I'm not an expert. So that is how that is my experience, how I see things. So it's according to you if you take what I'm saying or not. So it's up to you. So guys, I think this is the end of the video. We spoke about the time frames and the patterns. So now you know when you are on 15 minutes, you see a pattern on 15 minutes. You just hold for 15 minutes. You scalp in and out. So you understand. The problem with these are smaller time frames. You stand to lose a lot. You have to you get to take many signals per day, but then you take many losses. You understand? With my strategy, my trading strategy of three time frames confirmation. Sometimes, some of the days, if you go according to some of the days you won't even trade. Some of the days you won't even trade, but it doesn't mean forex we have to trade every day. You trade when you see what works for you is there. Then that is when you trade. Sometimes you won't trade for a day or so until the market favors your trading strategy. So that is what happens, guys. This is the end of the video. Let's meet again with another video. You will decide whether you will use the information I have given you today or not. So bye bye, guys.